Gather round, children. I'm gonna tell you a spooky story for Halloween. Ooh. Are you scared yet? Anyways, listen closely to the tale I'm about to tell. A lot of things are disturbing, so if you don't want to hear it, close your ears. But if you're brave enough, sit tight and be quiet and prepare to get traumatized. There's this guy named Bob. He's a construction worker. No, he's not Bob the Builder, but he goes to work every day, 6 a.m. in the morning and comes home at 5 p.m. His wife always cooks him the most delicious, high-carb meals. If you're scared of carbs, then I guess this is a horror story. Anyways, more serious note. He always eats his favorite dish, the pasta. You know, the meatballs and some mini shells. He gets a call from his boss. It's an emergency. One of the pipes has sprayed a leak, and he and another guy is the only one who are specialized in fixing such a task. He goes out there, leaving his wife and kids at the house at this odd hour to inspect the leak. I'm so scared. Don't be scared, little guy. Let me continue this story. Please don't interrupt. There was nothing there. He calls his boss. Hey, what is going on? There was no leak. I'm going to go home now. The boss answered, but you can hear a child in the background. Wait, I didn't know you had kids. You never liked kids. He said, you're right, but it is Halloween. I'm giving out candy. Bob replied, okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm heading home back to my family. Who doesn't like kids? Nah, I'm with the boss on this one. Cannot stand kids. They're just so loud and dirty. You know what I mean? Dude, stop interrupting. Let me tell my story, please. When Bob came back home, there appeared to be redstone dust on the ground. Or is it blood? We will never know. It smells a lot like iron. He opened the door to his house, and he was greeted with his boss. What are you doing here? Said Bob. The boss smirks and told him, I know I told you in the past I do not like kids. But have you ever had a kid's meal? Bob was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? This story turns into a dark, morbid one, so prepare yourself. You have been warned. I like this part of the story. Shut the heck up, dude. I'm trying to tell a story. Stop interrupting. I don't want to hear anymore. Did you want to leave the room, little guy? Or did you want to hear this part? If you don't want to hear it, you can leave the room. I'll let you know when I'm done with the scary part. How's that sound, buddy?
No, I'll stay.
Bob asks, where is my wife and kid? The boss just looks at Bob. Come, have a seat. It's dinner time. Bob sits down and he's like, what is the deal? What are you trying to get at? Just tell me where they're at. The boss, ignoring all questions, says, just eat the food. I'll explain everything later. Bob eats his leftover pasta. Hey, it tastes a little different, said Bob. The boss chuckled maniacally. And just like the Joker, a rhetorical question. You want to know how I got these scars? Instead of that question, he asks, you want to know why my hand is dyed red and I can't wash it out? Bob looks extremely terrified. What have you done? Bob looks down his plate. He sees a wedding ring, his wife's ring, and a fingernail, and a strand of hair that looks like it belongs to his daughter. That's right. Are you spooked yet? Bob throws up, crying and enraged. He grabs an axe by the bedside and tries to swing at his boss. The boss dies, and he's spraying blood, fountains of blood, in Bob's household. Bob burned the house down, with himself in it, crying, and hoping that he will rejoin his family. That is the end of the story. Okay, I'm sorry, that was a dark one. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment nice things, please. Comment spooky things. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.